Hi, and welcome to my match preview for the Liverpool versus Arsenal game taking place this Sunday, 4:30 p.m. kickoff UK time. Do Arsenal really have to go to Anfield and win in this fixture? Another big away fixture for the Arsenal, game week 3, and the speculations to suggest that Arsenal have to go to Anfield, get the 3 points to have a statement win and actually put their foot on the title race. I'm going to be giving my views on this topic and obviously giving you my predicted starting lineup, my combined 11 going into this fixture, and also my predicted score. If you're new around here, you know what to do. Hit that like and share button. And most importantly, guys, don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free. It helps me a long way, reaching a lot more people like you who enjoy watching content like this. So let's get straight into it, guys. Another big fixture, another big away fixture for Arsenal Football Club this coming weekend. We started off away at Old Trafford, tough game. We managed to scrape a 1-0 away win. And then a home fixture against Leeds. We basically smacked them across Emirates and 5-0. You could argue and say we struggled within the first 20 to 25 minutes. But hey, listen, as soon as we scored the first goal, yeah, albeit from a set piece, the floodgates opened up and Arsenal went away as 5-0 home winners. But yet, listen, we go into Anfield. We go to Anfield 4:30, as I said, and there's been a lot of rumours and a lot of speculations to suggest that Arsenal have to go to Anfield and get this win. They have to. And I don't, unfortunately, I do not share the same sentiment, and I don't subscribe to the fact that Arsenal have to categorically go to Anfield and win. Let's be honest about it. Arsenal have not won at Anfield since 2010 or 2011, if I'm correct. But yet, everyone keeps saying that we have to go there to win in order to have a statement win and put our foot in and say, yes, Arsenal are here in terms of the title challenge. We don't. We don't have to win. It's still early stages. Players are still getting up to match fitness. Some players are injured. Both teams have injuries going into this game. And a lot of players are not up to scratch. They haven't got going yet. It's such a shame, in my opinion, that this game is coming at game week 3. Had it been it was coming at game week 5 upwards, maybe like game week 7, 8, it would have been a lot more entertaining, in my opinion. I don't actually think this game is potentially going to be as entertaining as we are predicting and as much as a lot of people are hyping it up. That's just my prediction. Let me know what you guys think. I just think, again, game week 3, international break coming up, and I just think that a lot of these players, they're going to be up for it, but not a lot of players are actually up to match fitness 100% just yet. So we're not going to get the emphatic match that we actually anticipate. And so, and I think the fact that everyone's saying that Arsenal have to go there and win, we don't have to go there and win. It's game week 3. Even if, let's say, at worst, Arsenal go there and lose against Liverpool, it's not the be all end all. Yes, you lost. Okay, game week 3, you still got what? Almost what? 35 games left in the season after this weekend. So to say that we must go there and win, I get it. Everybody wants a statement win. Arsenal have done great business in the summer transfer window so far. It's not closed yet. It'll be closing on Monday, the day after this game. But to say, oh, because they've got Eze and they've got Gyökeres and they've got Madueke, they've got Zubimendi in, and Arsenal are basically equipped to go to Anfield and win this game. But then are we forgetting that Liverpool have also been recruiting this summer transfer window? Ekitike has scored 2 and 2. You know, they've got Verts in. He's not up and running yet, but you know, he's still a great player. Gravenberch is back from injury. Zabozline is great. Yes, Frimpong is injured at the moment, but Liverpool, although they are a little bit weak in the back, in my opinion, and they are a little bit shaky at the back, especially with Konate, which I'll get into shortly. But I do believe, yeah, they can leak goals, but they can also score goals. The way I look at it in this season, Liverpool right now, the way they're playing, things might change as the season progresses, and especially if they do manage to get some defenders over the line before the summer transfer window closes. I do personally believe that Liverpool are just as strong, if not stronger, as Arsenal going into the season. So far, they're both on 6 points going into this game. The only difference is Arsenal have not conceded a single goal just yet. They've scored 6, not conceded 1. Liverpool have scored, I believe, 4. They've scored 5 and they've conceded 4 going into this game. No, they've scored 6 and they've conceded 4. Apologies. They won the first match day. They won 3-2 just about in the almost last minute against Bournemouth. Obviously 2-0 up, 2-2, and then obviously they went on to win 3-2. Similar issue with Newcastle. They were winning 2-0. I think it was 2-0. No, 1-0 at halftime, then it was 2-0 quite early on into the second half. And then Newcastle with 10 men, by the way, who played about 15 minutes with 10 men and came back at 2-2, thinking they were going to go away with a draw at St. James's Park. However, Liverpool, as they do, they managed to get the game over the line and won 3-2. So, as much as they're leaking goals, they're also scoring goals. And then you look at Arsenal, like I said already, we've scored 6, conceded none. Yes, you can argue and say they didn't play well. I'm going to be honest about it. We didn't play great against Manchester United. However, we managed to nick the 1-0 win, and we went away as 1-0 win and got the 3 points on the board because of our great defense. Again, against Leeds at home. Like I said earlier, we struggled within the first 20 to 25 minutes of the game. However, as soon as we scored the first goal, yes, albeit from a set piece from Timber, but after that, the floodgates open up, and the next thing you know, we won 5-0. And you can look at it in terms of personnel. Like I said, Liverpool, they've got a couple of injuries. So Bozline is playing the makeshift right back at the moment, especially he did that against Newcastle. Would they be doing the same thing against Arsenal? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, they don't have Frimpong. He's going to be out up until after the international break. I can't remember any more injuries right now in terms of Liverpool. Let me know in the comments below. But when you look at their front line, obviously they've got Salah, Ekitike is there, Gakpo, they're all firing on all cylinders. McAllister apparently is back in full training, so he's going to be up for selection. Gravenberch is back as well. So you can argue and say, apart from Frimpong, they kind of look somewhat strong in their starting lineup. Kirkes, obviously, in my opinion, he hasn't really kicked off just yet in a Liverpool shirt. We do know what he's capable of when it comes to playing in the Premier League. He's shown that with Bournemouth last season. But in a Liverpool shirt, he hasn't really showed us exactly what he's capable of doing just yet. Doesn't mean this game won't be the game that he actually kicks off his Premier League career in a Liverpool shirt. So let's just see how that one goes. And then you look at Arsenal, for example, in terms of team news, Saka is going to be out. Odegaard is about 50-50. Kai Havertz is definitely out of this game as well. There's still obviously question mark in regards to Ben White in the right back position. And I can't think of any other injuries. Obviously, we know there's going to be a lot of players that have been reported that definitely going to be on their way out. Kivior's going to be on his way out. Zinchenko's on his way out. Reece Nelson on the way out. Vieira is on his way out, so they're definitely not going to be nowhere near the squad lineup against Liverpool this weekend. But in regards to the personnel that are available, probably Max Diamond will be available. You got Eberechi Eze, hopefully he's going to be getting his first start for the Arsenal at Anfield in the Arsenal shirt to come in this weekend. You've got Ethan Nwaneri, you've got Trossard, you've got Martinelli. So yeah, both teams are definitely going into this game looking quite strong, in my opinion. So combined 11, what am I going for? Ultimately, I'll be this is my combined 11. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. My combined 11 for this game will definitely be David Raya in goal, 2 clean sheets so far, and that's basically what I'm going for. And he also got the Golden Gloves, which obviously he shared with Sales last season. 2 Golden Gloves 2 seasons in a row. Personally, I'll be going for David Raya. Right now, in terms of right back, as I said, Frimpong is out, so automatically I'll be going for Yurian Timber. He scored 2 goals last week, and I think he got 1 assist as well. And then I'll be going with Virgil van Dijk. Unfortunately, Saliba has been looking a little bit shaky, and unfortunately, or fortunately, however you see it, Gabriel seems to be a little bit more than Saliba at the moment. So my centre back pairing would be Van Dijk, and also with Gabriel. Konate just does not look great at the moment. I don't know if it's because of the speculations of moving away from Liverpool or the contract issue that's basically taking just messing with his head at the moment. I couldn't tell you, but that's the centre back I'll be going for. And at the moment, because like I said, Kirkes doesn't look like he's playing well at the moment, so definitely I'll be going with Calafiori. Seems to be playing a lot better than Kirkes within the last 2 games. I'm basing it off the last 2 games and a bit of last season as well. And in the middle, I'm going for Zubimendi. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, but Zubimendi, Gravenberch, why not? I'm going for Zubimendi. I just think that Zubimendi, potentially, if you look at the way he plays, it will basically control. It'll be better in front of those back four. That's who basically I'll be going for. And then I'll be going for Declan Rice and probably McAllister in that midfield if he's available. And then in the front line, definitely Saka's not available, so it has to be Bukayo Saka. And then it's not Saka, so it's going to have to be Mohamed Salah because Saka is not available. Then it's going to be Gyökeres, and for me, probably Gakpo. That's basically who I'll be going for. Let me know in the comments below. Who would you change? What players would you change? Did I miss somebody? But that's just my predicted. That's my combined 11. Let me know what yours is in the comments below. And in regards to my predicted score, I think it's going to be a tight game. And looking at the last couple of games from both teams, Arsenal's got one of the best defense in the league at the moment. In the last couple of seasons, we don't ship too many goals, although we didn't score that many last season. However, when you look at the last couple of games, like I said, we have scored 6. So has Liverpool. However, Liverpool have conceded 4. And the way Liverpool have been playing at the back, I think Konate is definitely up for grabs in terms of a weakness for Liverpool at the back. Van Dijk, although he's still a great player, but he does look a little bit shaky, especially with Konate beside him at the moment. And I think there is space there to be exploited in their centre-back lineup. And obviously the left-back, in terms of Kirkes, he can hopefully be exploited. It'll be interesting to see who starts on the right-hand side for Arsenal, probably going with Madueke. So my predicted starting lineup for this game, I'll be going with David Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, and Calafiori. Got Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and I'll be going with Eberechi Eze as at number 10 because I think Odegaard is still nursing an injury. I think it's a shoulder injury. And then I'll be going with Madueke, Victor Gyökeres, and Gabriel Martinelli. And that would be my predicted starting 11 going into this game. Let me know what your thoughts are in regards to that. What do I think the score is going to be? I think it's going to be either a Arsenal 1 or 2-0 win, or it's going to be a draw. That's basically what I'm going for. But if I was to, so rather than beating around the bush and sort of going straight down the middle, I think Arsenal will nick this one. I don't know. This is probably the most confidence I've felt in a long time. Arsenal going to Anfield, and I just feel that we're more equipped going to Anfield this time around than we have ever been in the last however many seasons. There wasn't really much to tear the team apart last season. Last season, Arsenal obviously and Liverpool, this fixture was both a 2-2 draw, both home and away. So there's not really much to separate these teams at the moment. But you know, Liverpool had, like I said, they've recruited well. Arsenal had recruited well. So it's going to be a great game. But I don't want Arsenal going to Anfield feeling that they have to win this game and playing the occasion rather than playing the game. Listen, just turn up at Anfield, do your job and do it right, do it correctly. If you nick a 1-0 away win, albeit going to the international break, top of the table, no goals conceded, having scored maybe 7 or 8 goals in the season so far, and it's all happy days. Just don't lose. Don't play the occasion. Play your game. Don't lose. Come away with either a win or a draw, and it's happy days. That's basically all I'm asking for from Arsenal going into this fixture. As per usual, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Do you agree with anything I've just said in this video? And if you haven't already done so, make sure you like, share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. It is absolutely free, guys. And most importantly, make sure you tune in, turn on your notification on. I'm going to be doing my live watch along for the Liverpool versus Arsenal game taking place at 4:30 UK time at Anfield. And I'll surely be there if you're not going to be there. And as per usual, guys, I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.